Pardon me for my voice because I've been on the road for the last 2 weeks already, and I'm using the same presentation that I've used in Hong Kong, etc. So I'll introduce, many of you know what URC is, but we're a 60-year-old company in the Philippines. We were founded by Mr. John Gokongwei, and we started as a cornstarch manufacturing company. Now we are transforming to be one of the fastest growing ASEAN branded foods company. If you look at URC now, not many Filipinos knows that we are operating across the ASEAN region and China. We have factories, for example, in Vietnam, in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh. We have a factory in Jakarta, Indonesia, in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. These are full-scale companies. We are not exporting from the Philippines and selling to these markets, but we are building our brands across the region. And we are very unique in the sense that there are only very few Philippine corporates that has made it outside their home market. So if you look at our core business, branded foods, you know the brands, Piatos, Cloud9, you see Max, you see Cremo, you know C2, and we have water and energy drinks, and Nissin's, our joint venture with Nissin's of Japan and Hans with Conagra of the US. But if you look at the branded foods business of URC now, we derive 2/3 of our revenues from the Philippines, close to $1 billion, but our international business is now $520 million. In 2005, the international business was below 100 million, and we have actually multiplied it 5 times. And if you look at, when you go to Vietnam or Thailand, we have leading market positions already there. Vietnam is all over, C2 is all over in Vietnam when you go to Ho Chi Minh. We are the market leaders in biscuits and wafers in Thailand, at almost twice the market shares of a Mondelez Kraft or a Thai president. We are scaling up Indonesia. We are profitable as well in Malaysia, and we have already turned around China. So the company is fast transforming from a Philippine corporate to an ASEAN multinational. And this has been evident in the last 5 years. Okay. In the Philippines, we also have 2 businesses, commodity foods. We do sugar milling and refining. We have mills in Negros and Cagayan and Iloilo. Then we also do flour milling. We have flour milling facilities in Manila and in Davao. Then our legacy business is the green portion. We grow hogs and then sell them live. And then we also do animal feed milling. Okay. If you look at, we operate on a fiscal year, October to September, so we're about to end 2013. Okay, this chart shows you the sales and EBIT contribution of each business. We derive most of the revenue, around 81% from the branded foods business, and around 60+% on EBIT. But what's noteworthy here is that our commodity foods group is very profitable in the sense that it adds almost 1/3 of total operating income. The one that's shrinking is the agro-industrial. The way we've been deploying capital is that most of it is on the branded foods business, mainly on the international. We've been spending around $120 million in CapEx. 80% of that is branded foods, and the balance is just on commodities. That shows you that the priority really is to become an ASEAN multinational down the road with very significant sales and strong brands. So we're backward integrated as a company. For example, our top material is sugar. 1/3 of the sugar we produce from our mills in Negros, we use for the branded foods business, like to manufacture Max candies as a sweetener for C2. We also use our flour to manufacture Nissin's cup noodles and Payless noodles and Magic Flakes biscuits. Some of the feeds that we produce are fed into the animals, etc. Okay, so the business model of the company is unique in the sense that part of our materials are actually produced internally, and this ensures continuity of supply and quality for the branded foods. So if you look at our market position, we are a multi-category company in the Philippines, but what we're trying to do is replicate the same category on a selective basis across the ASEAN. Okay, where there's check, that means we're present, but our intention is that down the road, in any of the categories where we have to be in the top 3. Because we believe that, as modern retail corners a larger share of retail